The Devils start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Picked up along the wall by Pesci. And he slides it quickly to Nosen. Handles the puck. Moves it over to Nosen. Tap dances around the check. Cuts inside. Here's a shot. A little bumping around, but still maintains possession. Good hit to bump him off the puck. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up.
Well, in this situation, he is going to get the tripping goal. I thought he had good position there on his opponent. James fishing for the puck. Just used his stick, and it got into the skates. Tripping is the call.
Well, as both teams dig in for the face-off here, just moments away, it's our first opportunity to look at the power play unit here.
No, they haven't scored on the power play yet. 100% is not a number that you see typically. So they got to find a way to just stay confident, trust the process and their skill sets.
The Devils moving ahead. Tries to the crease. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Drury's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. New Jersey's got it in the offensive zone. Loses the coverage there. Fantastic save!
Blackwood's in the right spot at the right time. Just a brilliant save.
Made the stop on the play.
On the sequence of saves, I love how strong he is in his set positioning here, James. You can see that he gets square to the shooter, and that makes the second save easier.
Skates to the crease. Tremendous save on the play.
What an incredible save. No idea how he got to that one, James. And the shooter is absolutely stunned. What a stop.
Scores! Here it is, a power play goal. New Jersey's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone face-off. Dumoulin's got it along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Holla. Tees him up! And that shot dives in traffic. Feeds it over. Shoots it on net. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Avoids the poke check. Nelson's got it against the boards. New Jersey's grabbed a hold of the puck. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Drives to the paint. They score! And it's back-to-back tallies.
Yeah, and they've been chopping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heel. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum.
The Devils have had way more chances offensively, and as a result, they're leading in this one. And they win that neutral zone draw. New Jersey's got it in their own zone. And now he moves it quickly to Nosen. From the left side into the middle of the neutral zone. Shot! Oh, what a save in front!
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Dishes it off! Quick shot! It's in the back of the net! He scores! The Avs have jumped right back into this one here in the first.
Well, they certainly have, and they found their momentum late in the period here, James, as they counter and they get themselves back in the game within one.
New Jersey's won the draw in the neutral zone. Gets the puck over to Dillon. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. From point blank! Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Blackwood. Picked up along the boards by Drury. Oh, and he throws a perfectly executed hip check there. New Jersey's got the puck. Passes it over to Sprong. And takes a tour out of the offensive end to find some space at center. Cuts to the front. Great use of the stick to poke it away. Chalowski's got the puck. Works it across to Palat. Handles the puck at the point. Here he is in front. Stopped by the goaltender. And he slides it quickly to Colton. Great feed from the left side. And that nullifies that threat for the moment. Here's a chance, sends it in front. And it's a quick pass to Manson. Colorado's got the puck in the defensive end. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Play whistle dead, penalty coming up.
Well, when you're looking for a goal, being shorthanded is not ideal. You're also killing valuable time where you can be pressing when you're PKing.
Heischer's won the draw. Fires it on net. Big time stop. Colorado's got a hold of it along the wall.
Not trying to take your job, James, but I had to mention that big hit. Wow, that was a ringer.
Here he is with the backhander. They score! And the power play strikes once again.
Well, you know that specialty teams are so critical, James, and they have executed with the player advantage all night long.
Off the draw, he ties up his opponent. Sneaks by the poke check. Great defensive effort with the stick. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. With the one-timer, can't get it to go. Nice zone entry from the right side. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. And he avoids the poke check. Scores! And they make the most of the time remaining.
Well, it's a buzzer beater there, James, and they are now buzzing heading into the intermission. You know that's carried momentum, but they'll have to find a way to start the next period the same way they ended the last one.
Puck is dropped and play resumes. Oh, look at this. And one last save. There's the horn ending the first period. Both teams will have a chance to regroup. You do you, and we'll be back with period number 2 in a moment. The middle stanza is about to go. The official's ready to drop the puck. Still a lot of hockey left in this one as period number 2 gets underway. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
New Jersey's got the lead in this game, and it's in large part due to the number of shots they're getting from all areas of the ice. It's that shot mentality. It's a close one, but they're putting it in.
Takes the pass from the left wing. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Grabbed along the boards by Nelson. The Avs get a hold of the puck along the boards. Quick pass to Natchez. Puck scooped up by Nelson. Moves up near the blue line and looks to set up at the point. From along the boards. Huge steal in his own end.
New Jersey's been disrupting play all night long, and this is because of their stick position. You have to find ways to be aware and anticipate where that puck is going to be going. Doing a great job, but this is still a close one. They've got to find a way to generate some offense.
Passes it over. Here's a short pass to Dumoulin. Deep inside his own end, right in front. Can he get out of pressure? And he takes the feed. Moves it to the middle. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Goes right to the crease. Decides to think about it. Battling for it along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Dumoulin. And somehow he hangs on. Colorado's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Gives him a tap with the stick, and the referees don't like it. Dumoulin's got it in the defensive end. Handles the pass. And now he passes up to Bratt. Look out, here they come on the attack. The Devils have it behind the net. Look out, they can create some trouble here. Extra attackers on the ice with the delayed penalty looming. Let's get the call here.
Tough spot to be in. You need momentum, and you give it back by going on the PK when you're trailing by 1.
And they'll roll the power play unit right back out.
Power play scored earlier tonight, and that gives you so much confidence heading into this one. You know how you executed the first time. They'll be looking for those same openings.
The Devils looking against the half wall. Here's a blast! And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Johnson stick handling in his own zone. And he takes the pass. And he takes the feed. Slides it across. Answered the call on that play. Now a quick pass to Mercer. Centering feed! And he denies that great opportunity there. And he slides it quickly to Coyle. The Devils take possession in the defensive end.
Nichushkin's almost back on the ice.
The Devils get nothing here on this power play. We're back to even strength.
Well, being on power play is a privilege, James. Trust me, I know. I was never on it. When you get out there, you have to have some urgency and find a way to get it to the middle of the ice and get some opportunities on net. There is none of that.
Slides the puck across to Nelson. Nice dish from the left wing. Moves it to the middle. Picked off in front. Hughes carries the puck in his own zone. Feeds it over. Dishes it off. Sends one up to Drury. Pass stolen in the open ice. Across the line along the left wall. And he dodges the poke check there. Oh, what a big-time stop by Blackwood.
Well, this is such a quick shot that comes from the slot that you have to have good reflexes to be able to make that glove save.
Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. The Avs will play it in their own end. On the attack along the boards. Puck picked up by McCall. Poor pass on the play and puck leaves the zone. New Jersey's got the puck. Cuts into the paint. They score! And they're loving it here in Newark tonight. New Jersey's got to be feeling good about their game here as we head towards the intermission. Already up by 2 now late in period number 2.
Well, let's face it, it's been a hard-fought battle, but that last goal, I mean, it puts them in a great spot heading into the intermission. They've got to find a way to elevate off of it and keep the foot on the gas.
And a great save.
He's out battling his opponent right now. He is so dialed in. He's tracking the puck, making save after save. It's about time his team starts working in front of him.
And that'll bring an end to the second period of play. Let's get a clean sheet of ice and come back with the third period next. Who's ready for some more hockey? Welcome back to EA Sports Savalsky Pounder. And here we go with period number 3 moments away. Should be a thrilling conclusion to this one as period number 3 is now underway. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
The Avs are behind after 2 periods, James, and it's no surprise here. They're not managing the puck. They're not transitioning, and if you give it away, you can't generate any offense.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Big hit, and that frees up possession. The Avs pick up steam and are on the attack. Colorado's gained possession along the boards. Shakes off the coverage. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Lots of time left in this period. The Devils now lead by 2. New Jersey's going to start with the puck on their own end. They're looking to make something happen through the neutral zone now. Huge stop by Blackwood. Bratz caught up with the hook, and the official saw it. Play is stopped, and here's the official call.
Coaches hate these plays. They call them the lazy plays because you're reaching because you're in a bad spot on the ice, and hooking's the call.
Offense his own face-off, and he wins the draw. Quick feed to Mercer. He gets a piece of it with his trapper. Nice play. Shuts him down.
What a save. I mean, how quick you have to be able to get on that puck, James. Anytime it's in the low slot, you got to be on your toes, and that's exactly what he was to be able to make the save.
The Avalanche have gained possession undermanned. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. To his teammate. Phenomenal save with the glove to knock it away. Colorado's got a hold of the puck. And now he moves it quickly to Manson. And that play's broken up. And now it's over to Heischer. Drouin's out of the box. He owes a lot of credit to that penalty-killing unit.
A tough PK earlier in the game, and they really rebounded, reset, if you will, finding a way to stay focused and rebound mentally. And this is exactly what you have to do. Listen, there's 3 periods to a hockey game, and you can't let one shift or one PK take you down.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. The Devils lead at 4-2. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Moves it to Hughes. Feeds the puck over to Lazar. And he takes the dish. With possession along the wall. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. They've got numbers here. Good stand-up hit on the play. Taken along the wall by Taves. Nelson's got it deep in the offensive end. Passes it over. Taves plays the puck. Here's a shot. Scores! It's in the back of the net.
Now, wait a second here. I don't think this is going to count, James. The official waves it off right away, and got to wonder whether it was tipped, redirected off of the skate, or whether there was a kicking motion. So two distinct things here. If you kick or make that move, the forward motion of your foot towards the net, it will be a no goal. But if it's redirected, that's fine.
Look out. Still has possession. And now he angles it across to Drury. Moves it around along the half wall. Hammers it on net. Denies him on the play. Walks the line here. And that's blocked in traffic. Oh, gets a blocker on it to turn it away. Takes the pass. And he slides it quickly to Meyer. And he dodges the poke check there. Big time stop. Slides it across. Stuffs him again.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
Takes the feed. New Jersey's got it near the point. Oh, what a save on the play!
Oh, it's such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about finding a way to get to the puck.
Well, clearly the coaches thought they needed to take this time out for some reason. Any ideas?
Oh, yeah, strategy. I mean, you're heading to the face-off dot, and you can certainly talk about a set play, and it's also to get everyone just on the same page. And, I mean, you get a little bit of rest while you're at it.
Nice save off the tender's pad. The Avs move to the offensive zone. Great heads-up play with the stick by Pesci. Here he is on the redirect. Hughes plays it now. They've got numbers here. Moves the puck along the half wall. And loses possession after a solid hit. Picked up along the wall by McCarr. Slides it back to the blue line. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Nice zone entry on the left side. And that pass goes off a stick. Less than 60 seconds left in regulation. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. New Jersey's got a hold of the puck now. Kovacevic is lugging the puck. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. The Devils will play it from the corner. Colorado's got possession of the puck. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end.
New Jersey's been working hard away from the puck, and they're using their awareness to take away angles and seams, and this is something they're doing with their stick positioning. Coach talked about it pregame, how important it was going to be.
Blackwood's got it, and he's going to hang on as we get a whistle.
Well, he's been dialed in right from puck drop, and he has been under siege, James. Nice job to hold on to that puck. Now they can hit the reset button.
New Jersey's coaches have to be impressed with what they're seeing from their players tonight. All sorts of scoring chances, and they lead late in the third. And it's a quick pass to Colton. There's the final horn, and that'll do it here this evening. Sure, I really like how this team stayed with it all night long. They ran into a hot goaltender, but you know what? They kept putting pucks on net, and it paid off.
It really did pay off, James, and sometimes you do have to stick with it.
The Devils take possession to get this one underway. Feeds it over to Nosen. Feeds it to Hughes. And he hangs on to the puck. The Devils look to start the transition game. Puck moved over to Hughes. Looking to make something happen at center. Pokes it away in his own end. Moves it quickly over to Trocheck. Shoot! How did he stop that one?
Now the shooter's going to run out of real...
Oh, what a chance here! Over the line! Oh, it's stopped! Oh, my goodness, what a save! Scoops up the puck behind the net. Slides it on over to Panarin. The Rangers will play it from the defensive zone. New York's got it across the line. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Hamilton. Quick pass to Kreider. Takes the feed. New York's on the attack. Slides the puck down low. Oh, what a save on the one-timer! The Devils gain control of the puck. New Jersey's looking to break out. And he sidesteps the check there. The Devils carry it along the wall. Scores! Teed him up perfectly! New Jersey's drawing first blood here in this one by getting on the board first.
That's exactly what you want to do. You want to play with the lead, not behind it, James. And now it's what they do next. They've created some energy for themselves. Now it's about continuing to attack and find the back of the net again.
The Devils gain possession along the wall. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. A blast! Oh, a reactionary save on the one-timer! Denies him again!
He does a great job being set to position here. Otherwise, he's not going to be able to make that second save, James. But it's pure athleticism that gets the job done.
Both sides getting ready for this face-off, and Cheryl, I can think of a keeper right now who would love nothing more than another minute here.
Well, he's extremely fatigued, right, James? So this is a critical juncture of the game. Here on the offensive side of the puck, you want to continue to wear down your opponent because you know that this goaltender's fatigued, he's vulnerable, and you got to find a way to capitalize on the opportunity.
On the attack, they come down the right wing. Pokes it away in his own end. New Jersey's got a hold of it against the wall. He says, let's get physical on that play. No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. Right on the doorstep. And there's a shot. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. The Devils played along the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Perssonen. The Devils gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Denies him in front.
Well, he's showing great mobility here as he drops into the butterfly and moves across his crease with ease to make the save.
Slides the puck to Miller. New Jersey's looking to break out of their own end. Looking for space inside the D zone. Here's a chance in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Oh, great core strength to hang onto the puck after that. Sends it ahead to Panarin. Rocks him on the play. Feeds it over. Dishes it off. Late goings of this period. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. The Devils come up with the defensive zone draw. Hamilton's taking it from his own end. Dropped him in the open ice. Puck grabbed by Hamilton. Here's a short pass to Hughes. And he lowers the boom there. Moves by the check. What a steal in his own end.
The Rangers have been playing great defensively. Their sticks are in the right position, but they need to make good on them. This game is awfully close.
New York's got the puck against the boards. On the redirect. And the stick is best friend on that save right there.
Markstrom's helping his team.
Scores! Off a skate in front and into the back of the net.
Oh, this is a tough one, James. I've been there before. You're trying to defend in front of the net. Instead, it goes off. You're skating in it.
Mercer's won the draw inside the neutral zone. They'll go to work offensively here. Quick feed to Kovacevic. New Jersey's got him along the wall. Blocked in traffic. Slides the puck over. Lets it fly. Giants seconds and he makes the save. There's the horn for period number 1 as it comes to an end. We've got lots more action. 2 more thirds of this one to go. Stay with us. And we are just moments away from the start of period number 2. Neither side giving up much in the opening frame, and here we go, still tied up in the second. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
New Jersey's in a tie game, and really they're lucky they are, James, because their opponent has really taken it to them. Why? Because they've mismanaged the puck, and they've had way too many turnovers.
Slides it diagonally to Nosen. New Jersey's got the puck against the half wall. There he is from the slot. Great stop by Shesterkin.
How many times have we seen this save before from him, James? I mean, he loves the butterfly position. He's real mobile in his crease, and he makes the save.
And that shot gets caught in traffic. Oh, it serves up a little too sweet with that save. Scores! Third is the go-ahead goal.
And how good does that feel? You can see the Selly. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important.
And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. New Jersey's got the puck along the wall. And he blocks the shot. Great defensive play. Takes the feed at the point. Moves it to Borgen. Soucy's got it in the offensive zone. Miller's got it in the corner. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Now a quick pass to Soucy. New York's playing it from the side. Loses his balance on the play. Picked up along the boards. Scores! Deuces wild as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love this game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts.
From the open ice, they gain the line. The Devils played along the wing. Moves it quickly over to Dillon. Mercer's got it to the side. Takes a hit, but still hangs on to the puck. New York's in now. Quick pass to Miller. Moves the puck. He's it out from the point. Way too much congestion blocks that. Scooped up along the wall by Brzezinski. Carrying the puck deep inside his own end. Slides it across to Parssinen. And just like that, comes up with the puck. Great little flick of the stick. Dillon's moving the puck through his own zone. New Jersey's got it from behind the net. Hammers it. Scores! And no doubt off the one-timer.
Well, that was a blistering shot, but here and Paul got puck up here. He wanted it, he was teed up, and he let it rip.
The Devils have jumped right back into this one here in the second with that goal.
And you can certainly feel the momentum changing tides right there, James, especially after that goal. They cut the deficit within 1.
To the low slot. And he elects to explore his options. Hughes looks around. Sends a pass over. Here's a short pass to Meyer. Tiptoes across the blue line. Quick feed to Hughes. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Here's a shot. Makes the save. What a reaction with the blocker. That's blocked. The Devils have it against the wall. Moves it to Nosen. Along the half wall with the puck. Here's a pass in front. And that's deflected off someone in front. Directed over to Soucy. Gaining steam inside the neutral zone. Taken by Cooley. Passes it over. Tees off. Missed the net. Tried to tuck it out of the corner there.
You can see that he was looking in and around the post, James, and sometimes when you're trying to put it in, that's exactly what happens. He just misses, but a miss is a miss.
And he makes the save on that play. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Too much traffic in the lane. New York's got the puck along the wall. Less than a minute to go here in the second. Slides it across. Moves it quickly over to Zibanejad. And that goes off, pours off a body. Tries to feed it over to Hoffman. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. Let's see the call here.
The end of a period in a tight game and you take a penalty, well, your PK unit, they've got to do a job and get you to the intermission.
Well, there you go. We played 40 minutes. Final chance for the coaches to push their messages home, and we'll see the third period coming up in just a matter of moments. Power play set to roll on as the setters get ready for the faceoff. New York's shorthanded unit gets off to a good start. They win the draw and take early possession. Shot! Jostles for the puck, but still hangs on. Huge steal at his own end. Trying to shake the defender. He scores! What a shot! We're still in the early stages of this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. The Rangers take control of the faceoff. New Jersey's got a hold of it along the wall. Tosses it on to Nosen. Quick pass to Meyer. Receives the pass. Sidesteps the check. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
Oh, goaltenders love the butterfly as he drops and slides across the crease. He makes the save.
Tries to get it over to Siegenthaler. And now he moves it to Hischier. That's taken away. Great defensive effort there. Sends it over to Soucy. The Rangers played along the wing. And now it's grabbed by Miller. Rips it. And that doesn't reach the net. Hughes works the puck in his own zone. The Devils take it along the wall. Gives him a jolt with that hit. New York's got the puck. Moves it on over to Miller. Here they come on the attack. Feeds it over on the rush. New Jersey's got it in their own zone. And it's poked away in the neutral zone. Nice heads-up play there. Chance in front. Oh, and a stop by Markstrom.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Stones him on the one-timer. The Devils have it now. Sends the pass over.
Mercer's been great tonight, James. He already has a goal in the game, but now the score is tied, and that's when your best players come out to play. I can expect that he'll be looking to get on the board again.
Here's a shot. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net.
Oh, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Good defensive effort to poke it away. New Jersey's got the puck in their own end. Now he slides it up to Holla. Picked off in the open ice. Takes himself free. Blocked in traffic. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Feeds it over.
The Devils have clawed their way back into this game simply by never quitting and staying on course with the game plan, James.
Big time stop there. Taken along the wall by Holla. The Rangers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Here's a short pass to Hoffman. Takes a shot. Scores! A huge goal puts him in front.
Well, and persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? When you wear down your opponent, eventually you'll capitalize. And this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead.
And off the face-off, they take possession. Picked up along the wall by Nosen. Siegenthaler's got the puck in his own zone. Knocked around, but keeps it going. The Devils take it along the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Nosen. Puck scooped up by Hischier. And that pass is redirected. Myers got it along the wing. Wicked blast! And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. The Rangers move the puck in the defensive zone. And he slides it quickly. Look at this! Oh, what a save! Quick feed to Miller. And there's another stop. Hughes takes the puck. And he takes the feed. Dishes it off. And it's broken up by a nice defensive use of the stick. Here we go. Odd-man rush here. Less than 60 seconds left in regulation. Pushes it across to Lafreniere.
James up, come on.
With the puck inside the defensive zone. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Avoids the poke. He's got a step. Not sure what happened there.
Well, yeah, it looks like he was going left and he was going right, but his inability to convert because he ran out of room.
Moves it to Mercer. The Devils looking against the half wall. Picked up. Here we go. 2-on-1. Oh, what a stop denying that rush. Slides the puck down low. Kyle's going to play it against the half wall. Into the corner now. Here's a shot. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. There's the final horn sounding, putting this baby to rest. New York's offense on full display tonight, and they stayed with it from puck drop right to the final horn.
And what I really like...
The Rangers start with possession as we are now underway. And he slides it quickly to Miller. And stops that big bomb. Sends it over. Picked up along the boards by MaakY. Poked away by the Ferrier. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Scores! Off the post and in!
That's a real sneaky one that pulled the goaltender, James. Not much room available, but that one perfectly executed.
The Avalanche have dialed up the intensity here quickly in this one, already up by 1.
You know that the coaching staff would have had a very clear message to the team before this game. Do not give the opponent any life. Do not allow them to feel like they can get a hold of this game. You know how you do that, James? By getting on the board first, early in the opening frame.
Tiptoes around the poke check. Scooped up along the wall by McKinnon. And that's broken up. The Avalanche have taken possession along the wall. Through center along the wing. Oh, wow! The Avalanche have gained control of the puck in their own zone. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. A little bump and grind, but still hangs on to the puck. Strong defensive effort. The Rangers gain control of the puck against the wall. Here's an on-man rush. Miller's taken down to the ice. We got a penalty coming up. And the officials will pass the sentence here.
Well, the bench doesn't like this call, James. It's untimely to say the least with that 1-goal lead. Now, the PK unit, they got to get out there and they got to do a job.
Off the draw, and a nice job locking up his opponent. O'Connor's been tripped up, and we got a penalty coming up here. Time for the officials to hand out the judgment.
Such a tough penalty to take when the game's within reach. They're looking for the equalizer, and now they find themselves shorthanded.
Grabs control of it at the point. Great read with the stick. Here they come on the attack. Centering feed! Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period, the Avs have taken a 1-0 lead. And with the two tied up off the face-off, a great read to grab possession of the puck. Kreider's going to play it against the half wall. And as he skates back out onto the ice, it's a brief power play. They'll have to go to work here. Considered a win for the penalty killers as the power play fails to execute. Turn that chance aside. And that caroms off a body in traffic. My goodness, look at this. The pressure is really starting to cook. Unable to reach that one. Puck set down the ice. We'll get an icing. Face-off coming up, and Cheryl, a critical one at that for both sides here.
Well, you know that the goaltender is extremely fatigued. I mean, just look at the last shift. I mean, in their own zone, finding ways to get the puck out, and of course...
Scores! That's how you put it in the back of the net!
They come from behind here, James, to get the equalizer, and they created some much-needed momentum. They stayed with the game plan, and they've been rewarded for their efforts.
Colorado's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. And now he moves it quickly to Nichushkin. From the left side, takes it at center. And it's a quick pass to MaakY. On the attack along the boards. And the officials are calling a delayed penalty here. Looks like a trip. The Avalanche have put themselves shorthanded, tripping the call. Another chance here on the man advantage.
Well, James, the power play has not been successful, and you got to find a way to get it to the net, drive the lanes, and crash the net.
Drury's got it against the boards. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end.
Well, James, sometimes on a power play...
Scores! Putting the special in special teams, they take the lead.
And often when you're on special teams, James, it can go either way in terms of the momentum. If you don't generate anything, it goes the other way. If you generate something, it's all in your favor. I'll tell you what, that was execution.
The Rangers win it. Taken along the wall by Nelson. From point blank. Great save from in tight.
That's a great save as he drops into the butterfly. You want to make sure that you take away the top of the net, but you know you got the lower net covered, and the agility to be able to move across the crease is an example right there.
New York's got it in their own zone. Takes the feed at center from the right wing. The Avalanche have gained control of the puck along the wall. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. And he's taken down the official's arm, signaling for a penalty. Here comes the sentence.
Up by one, and you take a penalty, applying some pressure to the PK unit here as a power play has an opportunity to get the equalizer.
Coyle's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. He tips it, moves it quickly over to Kreider. Handles the puck. Cuts to the paint, and he opts to wait for more support. Quick pass to Colton. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Nice poke check. Slides it over to Kreider. Handles the pass. Loses the coverage there. Off a stick, and they can't connect. And that one's picked off. Centering feed. Can't connect the play. Slides it quickly to Lehkonen. Inside his own end, moves the puck. And they remain a goal behind as the power play comes up short. Referee's hand shoots high in the air. Looks like we got a tripping penalty coming up. And he shuts the door again. Here comes the call.
A tight game at the end of a period, and you take a penalty. The PKers have to come up huge and get you to the intermission.
Another power play opportunity coming up here.
Power plays are a funny thing, especially when you're down by one, James. You have to act as if you are the hunter, and you have to possess that puck and attack.
Schneider's got the puck. Takes possession. And that's intercepted by Blackwood. New York's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. The Avalanche have gained possession off the wall. Puck picked up by Drouin. A chance in front! Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Shesterkin!
Listen, Jane, the shooter's in the slot. This is as high danger as it can get, and he challenges. He's set, ready to go.
Oh, this looks dangerous! Oh, what a stop! Shutting down that rush! Wow! All right, there's the end of period number one. We'll take a breather. I'll recharge. The players will too. And we're coming back with period number two right after this. Special teams so important. Can they capitalize on this power play here with a face-off? New York's won the opening draw, and they'd love to kill off the remainder of this penalty.
Miller's almost ready to get back on the ice.
Well, consider that one a blown opportunity as the man advantage expires, still down by a goal.
Well, often in hockey we say time and
Scores! They strike again, and that's 3 unanswered goals.
Over and over and over again, James, and you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated and they've pushed their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent.
Knocked away by Taves. Colorado's got the puck in the defensive end. Great positioning by the defender. From the point, they take control of it. Tried to put it in the side and missed.
Well, there's a recognition that he didn't have much room. Gets a little bit fine and just misses wide.
Moves the puck across to Nelson. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. And he takes the pass. Tripped up on the play, and the referees caught that one. Picked up along the wall by Taves. And the play is whistled dead. Here's the call. The Rangers don't like it, but they'll serve 2 in the penalty box. Colorado's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
Power play has just been average tonight, James. Not been really awful, but certainly hasn't been great. But that's the good part. He can make a difference right now.
What in all alone? Stars! Talk about swing on the finish! With that one!
He does the work to get to that position on the breakaway, James. And then the pressure is on. You know you don't get these opportunities all the time. A golden one it is, and he cashes in.
McKinnon's won possession. Passes it to Nichushkin. Good defensive stop with the poke check. New York's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. Centering pass! And he opts to backtrack here at the play. With possession along the wall. And that slides right out to center ice. He's going to leave the blue paint to come play the puck. Some coaches get nervous for this. Schneider's got it in the defensive end. Poked away in the neutral zone by McCarr. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. From behind his own cage, he grabs the puck. Moves it around along the half wall. The Avs have it from their own end. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Grabbed along the boards by McKinnon. Denies him on the slobber. Fox is stick handling in his own zone. Looks to get the puck over to Trocheck. Quick shot! And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Moves the puck along the half wall. Puck leaves the zone on the bad pass, and they'll be forced to regroup. And a tenacious effort pays off as he comes up with it. And there's the whistle icing the call.
Landeskog's the one to lead the comeback here. He's the captain of this team with an offensive zone faceoff. No better way to create some momentum than get one on the board.
The Rangers win it in the defensive zone. And he takes the feed. Poked away in the defensive end. Lindgren's got it through center. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Passes over to Lafreniere. Centering pass. And that goes off a stick and off target. Nice stick work to knock the puck loose. Picked up along the boards by Landeskog. Huge save on the play. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Absolutely incredible that he can extend himself like that, James, to be able to get onto that puck. Incredible save. Shesterkin's been so impressive, in particular in that last sequence, James, and he's out of gas. It didn't prevent him from making that save, but now he's going to get some much-needed rest as that puck heads out of his zone.
And he's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. There's the whistle. Let's get the official decision. Jones might try to protest this one, but still going off for tripping. Colorado's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Hammers it on net. Gonna stop as he puts out the fire. Coyle's looking to make something happen here in the corner. The Rangers can kill off a few extra seconds now. New York's got a hold of the puck. The Rangers take possession here in the open ice. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Dishes it to Fox. Slides by the check. Keeps the hold of the puck after that knock. Slides it over with pace to Colton. Colorado's on the attack. And he loses control here. In close. Turns it away.
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
Streaking through center, they go on the attack. And look at that penalty coming up.
Without a doubt, this is a call. I mean, you're in on the breakaway, you're all alone, and then the reach from behind takes out your skates for the trip.
Well, that's a big no-no as the officials blow the play dead. Just here in the late stages of this frame, the Rangers are giving their fans a lot to cheer about tonight as they lead it 4-1. New York's got possession of the puck. And he takes a shot. Oh, what a save! He gloved that one!
Blackwood's had a difficult time tonight, James. He's struggled in the net and the way he's handling the puck, but how about some help in front of him? I mean, his defense, the forwards, everyone, the collective unit that really hasn't been firing on all cylinders.
Panarin's been brought down, and we're going to get a penalty here. Gets a piece of it, and we'll play on. Here comes the call from the official.
The body language on the bench says it all, James. They're all looking up at the time on the clock to see if it'll continue to run because they got to kill off this penalty when they're down a bunch of goals.
The horn bringing the second period to an end. All right, they say 3 is the magic number. Period number 3 is coming up next. Coyle's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Colorado's PK unit is out to kick off this period, and they start with possession. New York's got a hold of the puck now. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. The Rangers have it in the offensive zone. New York's got the puck against the boards. Scores! There it is on the power play.
Their power play has been really efficient tonight, James, and they're really gaining momentum off of it. And often when you're drawing this many penalties, teams start to play different against you.
New York's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Oh, this has got to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they've just hammered their opponent.
Slides the puck across to Cooley. And they cough it up in the neutral zone. Nietzsche is tripped up, and we've got a penalty coming up. Here's the official call.
Well, the refs are calling a really tight game, and man, this has been a parade to the penalty box, and the entire bench looks agitated, and as a result, they keep taking more.
Puck grab by Nietzsche. Taken by McKinnon. And he's got the answer for that one. And they send it right back to him. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. The Rangers take possession in the neutral zone. New York's got it along the wall. Grabbed along the board by McCarr. Off the one-timer, and that's turned aside by Blackwood.
This is a fantastic save, James, and he makes it look easy. He's bobbing, he's weaving, trying to find the puck. He out-battles the players in front of him to make it.
Scooped up along the wall by Nichushkin. Comes up with a glove save. Tandy plays it up. The Rangers will play it in their own end. The Avs' man advantage is over.
What a PK unit tonight. It doesn't get much better than perfect, James. Just knowing exactly what they're going to do. Sometimes it just seems easy.
Makes the save. Feeds it on over to Trocheck. And that was read perfectly. What a play by McKinnon. And that's poked away by Soucy.
New York's top trio continues to impress, James. They've had a lot of motion in the offensive zone. They're having a ton of fun, showing that chemistry, a lot of zip. And they've been productive, a reason why they're on top.
Oh, look at this. New York's going to play it from the corner. And that's a great heads-up play by Blackwood. Drouin's lugging the puck. Strong defensive effort. Taken along the wall by Girard. Great use of the stick at center by Kaliev. And now it's grabbed by Kivaranta. And he takes the dish. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. The Avs will play it from the defensive zone. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Here's a shot. Oh, denied on the play. Wow!
That's a true competitor's save. Just when you think that he's completely out of it, James, he comes across with a desperation save to keep his team alive.
The Avs continue to trail here in the third period despite being the busier team offensively tonight. The Rangers take possession in the defensive end. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone.
Zibanejad's been fantastic in terms of distributing the puck tonight, James. Not a shot-first mentality, but a pass-first mentality. His awareness is off the charts.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. It's a 5-1 hockey game. And off the draw, they win possession. Across the line from center. All alone! Oh, he put it off the pipe!
Well, he had the goaltender beat, James. Quick release, and it just goes...
One-on-one with the goaltender! Can't get that one to go!
That's extremely frustrating when you do the work to get in on a breakaway, and then you get nothing in return, a missed opportunity.
Oh, what a slick stop by Shesterkin!
Oh, he's one of the best in the game in terms of that butterfly position, and once he drops, he's so agile to be able to slide across the net.
Pass across to Panarin. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. And he maintains possession of the puck here. Passes it over. The Avs gain possession along the wall. Colorado's got the puck in the corner. The Avs carried along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Lehkonen. Big save by the goaltender watching that one.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Borgen. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call.
Well, this penalty is going to be inconsequential, but I'll tell you, with every goal that the opponent has gotten, man, the energy has just been zapped out of this group.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Nearing the final minute of the third. Gains control of the puck here on the blue line. Now a quick pass to Panarin. Jabs the puck away. He's got a little jump. He's in. Oh, it just kind of muffles that one.
Well, he muffles it because he's in tight, and when you're in tight, you run out of room, and you run out of option as well. You got to find a way to get the puck to the net.
From the top of the offensive zone here.
Gerard's made an incredible play there, James. He stumbles in front of the net, but finds the puck and could have lost it, but manages to stay with it enough to get a shot off.
Quick feed to O'Connor. And that's stopped by Blackwood. Gives him a whack, and the officials are going to call this one. Let's see what the officials say. The Avalanche have to control their sticks better. They'll serve 2 for slashing in the meantime.
Well, I really like them working off the 1-3-1 sequence that they were successful on earlier, James. It really opens up the ice. You're using
Scores! And another goal for the road team here tonight, and the rain of boos has begun from the crowd.
Yeah, right from the rafters all the way down. The booing begins, and it doesn't let up. They cannot believe that their team is just not played tonight, not happy with the effort as they're getting thrown out.
The Avs played along the boards. Great reach with the poke check by Brzezinski. And we are all over with this one tonight. The Rangers were outshot tonight here, Cheryl, but you know what? Didn't really matter at the final score.
Yeah, look at the scoreboard. They had the ability to disguise their shot and fool the goaltender, and that's something they did really well tonight.
The Devils kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. Picked up along the wall by Hamilton. And he passes it up ahead to Meyer. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Pokes it away here in the neutral zone. Tries to the crease. And he goes back to regroup. Moves the puck, trying to shake loose. He's in all alone. And that's poked away. Wow!
And that's a great play, James. This is a tough poke check to make because if you miss, it's in the back of the net.
Can't make the play, and the puck leaves the zone. Nietzsche carries the puck in his own zone. Looking to make something happen at center. Sends it over to Coyle. Colorado's got the puck against the half wall. The Devils have a hold of it in the defensive zone. They've got numbers. Driving right to the front. And a great save. Nice lead pass from the goaltender. Oh, they forced the turnover. Big play inside the defensive zone. And that banks off a stick. Carries it in. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. Here we go, one-man rush. Whistle blown, stopping the play. Coyle's getting 2 for interference here. He's off to the box. The Devils will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
Power plays, more time on the ice, the ability to get that puck moving. These players know exactly what they're doing. They work on it in practice. Spoke to some of them earlier today at the pregame, and they talked about the execution and the precision in particular with their puck movement.
Colorado's got the puck along the wall. Look at that hit. Mick trying to gain a step. He's in the clear. What a stop on the breakaway. Colorado's looking to break out. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Drury. Denies him. Sends it quickly to Meyer. Oh, the officials were all over that trip. And let's see what the call is. O'Connor's called for tripping. He's off to the box. Another chance here on the man advantage.
A short 5-on-3 here on the stick, off the stick. You're not going to have a lot of time to move the coverage, so driving it towards the net and crashing it is key.
Too much congestion in front. Here he is on the tip. Oh, he put it just wide as it hits the outside of the post. What pressure here in the offensive end. Takes the pass. McKinnon's got it in the offensive zone. And he slides it quickly to Taves. The Avs play the puck from the back of the net. Battling for it along the boards. And it's freed up over to his teammate with a nice kick pass.
O'Connor's almost out of the box.
The Avs are back to even strength as the PK unit comes up large.
That's a great power play, James. The only thing they didn't do was score, and if they continue that, they'll certainly have success.
Coyle's taking it from his own end. And he moves it up to McCarr. And instead of a whistle, he clears it away. Takes the feed. Shakes loose. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Lekkonen's moving the puck through his own zone. Here's a short pass to Colton. Along the half wall with the puck. Sends it out in front. Scores! What an opportunity and delivers. The Avalanche have pushed, and look at this. We finally got the first goal of the game here just past the midway mark of the frame.
Yeah, it hasn't been a really open up two-way game, has it, James? And now they found their offense. They found their footing, if you will, and this is really important. Timing can be everything in the game of hockey. They managed to switch the momentum, but now they've got to do something with it.
Quick pass to Nelson. Colorado's ready to go on the attack. Quick snap! The goalie's best friend comes up big again as it goes off the outside of the frame. Here in the late going of the frame, Colorado's ahead 1-0. New Jersey's going to start with the puck in their own end. Quick feed to Holla. Takes the feed. Slides the puck ahead to Bastian. Moves it to Holla. Grabbed along the boards by Drouin. Colorado's in transition. The Avs take it across the blue line. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. The Avalanche have taken possession along the wall. Rocked them!
Power forwards are often heavy on their skates. They're strong, they're physical, and they know how to retrieve pucks. And man, well, you can't do that or you're going to find your way marching over to the box.
Let's get the call.
Well, that's a tough penalty to take at the end of a period, and it's all about the PK unit now. They've got to kill the time off, get to the intermission where they can reset.
He grabs the puck here at the point. Oh, that goes just wide of the net.
I think he had more time than he thought here, James. With the pressure coming in on him, he just releases the puck quick and he misses wide.
McKinnon's ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. New Jersey's taking possession in their own end. And he's ridden off the puck. That concludes period number 1. I cannot believe they got one of the all-time great 90s hip-hop acts getting set to play for the fans here in this intermission. I can't wait for this. We'll come back in period number 2 in just a bit. Heischer's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. New Jersey's penalty killers have their work cut out for them here. But a nice start to the period as they win the draw. Over the line they come. Here's the pass. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Dillon. Drives it to the crease. The Avs get a hold of the puck in their own end. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Moves it quickly over to Nichushkin. Coyle's at the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. Halla's won the draw inside his own end. Skates across the blue line. The Devils' PK unit delivers on that. Score! And we are tied. New game here, Pounder.
Oh, yeah, it's a new game, James. But I really like the pushback to get the equalizer. And now it's what they do with that momentum. This next shift, it's critical.
New Jersey's in one tonight. This is a fun one, Cheryl.
Yeah, it's really entertaining. It's back and forth action. And listen, they didn't get down when they got down by 1. Instead, they continued to press and push, and a nice play there to get the equalizer.
The Devils played along the wing. Pass back to the point. Right on the doorstep. Big save in front.
Well, that shot came quick, and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Great read by Nelson. Here's a chance in front. Here's a chance on the attack. Great reach with the poke check. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. Makes some space. And that was a good heads-up read to make that save. Right up and coming to the attacking zone. Shot! Markstrom's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. It's all tied up. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. Scooped up along the wall by Drouin. Back to the blue line. Gerard's got it along the boards. The Avs take it along the wall. Picked up by Siegenthaler. Puck scooped up by Palat. Quick pass to Tatar. Back at the point, they set it up. Whips it and whips it. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Taken along the wall by Tatar. Oh, they telegraphed the pass and he picks it off. Broken up in the neutral zone by Siegenthaler. Colorado's got control of it now from their own end. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Knocks the puck loose. And he slides it quickly. Breakaway. Scores! Absolutely clinical finish on the breakaway.
All the way down the ice, James. The ability to get away from the pack, look over his shoulder, know where everyone is, and then that clean finish. Unbelievable goal.
Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. Centering feed! And that doesn't go as it's off a stick. New Jersey's got it from behind the net. The Devils have it now. And it's a quick pass to Bastian. Slides the puck over. Rocks him. The Devils gain control of the puck against the wall. Here's a short pass to Holla. Just a simple save by Blackwood. Bastion's got it along the wing. Denies him with a one-timer save. Wow! Quick feed to Drury. New Jersey's got a hold of it along the wall. Here they come up along the wing. Avoids the poke check. Colorado's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Slides the pass over to Kiviranta. The Avs looking against the half wall. Unleashes a cannon. And he makes a save, and that had some hot sauce on that one. Avoids the poke check. Tremendous stop by Blackwood.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
Makes a move in front. Oh, and he missed the net. What a chance.
Well, you can work all game to get this one.
And as they say in street hockey, new game.
It is a new game, and it's never over, right, James? Because they've been behind in this game. They've been chasing it. But now they tie it up, and you can certainly feel the energy created with that goal.
Colorado's won the draw in the neutral zone. New Jersey's got it in their own end with time against them. Scoops up the puck here. Oh, the officials saw that trip, and the hand is up. Here comes the call.
Well, it's not their timing to take this penalty, James, late in the frame, and a close game at that, but they just got to get to the intermission, and then they can reset.
Heischer's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. He's it off! Time ticking away, and he comes up big. Well, there's the horn, and that means 2 periods down. And there's still a critical third to play. Looking forward to this one. Third period action is coming up. Coyle's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. The Avs win the draw here shorthanded. Colorado's got it in their own zone. And now he moves it quickly to McCarr. Nice defensive robbery on that. Handles the pass at center. Moves it to Mercer. Denies him. He got all of it. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. And a smart heads-up read to come up with the puck. To his teammate. Oh, slick work with the glove by Markstrom.
Well, we know he's got a great glove hand, and man, does he ever show it off right there with that stop.
Sensational stop by Blackwood.
He does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is on that low inner slot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes, and makes a save.
Taves moves the puck. On the attack along the boards.
Girard's back on the ice, exactly where the coach wants him. He's been the go-to guy in this game, multiple points so far.
Sneaks by the poke check. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck quickly. You've sensed an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net.
We're still in the early stages of this period. The Devils are hanging on to this 1-goal lead. They'd love to add another. Off the draw, and a nice job locking up his opponent. From the point, looks to make something happen. Girard's got the puck in his own zone. McKinnon's got it against the boards. And that goes off a body. The Avs have it behind the net. Handles it along the blue line. Stops that one. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Just 1 goal separating these two teams as we sit with a 3-2 lead. New Jersey's won the face-off deep in their own end. The Devils move the puck in the defensive zone. Now a quick pass to Nosen. To the low slot. And turns it aside with ease. Picked up along the boards by McCarr. Moves it quickly over to Natchez. Tries to get it to McCarr. The Avs gain the zone. Dished on over to Natchez. Feeds the puck across to McKinnon. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Nosen. Picked up along the wall by Meyer. Quick pass to Hamilton. Moves the puck. What a move! Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
I love this save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. Doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it. Gotta love these moments within a game, James. It's tight. The game really hasn't opened up. You gotta play free, but you have to play responsible as well.
Here's a short pass to Hischier. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Girard's going to play it against the half wall. Comes up with a monster save in front.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take...
Scores! Well, that's number 2-pounder.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it. He's confident. You got to believe he's going to be looking for the Hattie. This is such an impressive goal, James. He's in a tight space, and he knows exactly where his opponent is, and those silky mitts, they're put to work. You know how often he's practiced on those? He makes his move not once, twice, multiple times to be able to bury it.
Puck picked up by Johnson. Colorado's got it in their own zone. And he slides it quickly to Lehkonen. Here's a chance! Oh, and I think that pane of glass got busted after the shot as the whistle blows the play down.
Well, that was a blast of a shot. It just shows how strong the glass is and the technology. The new technology today, James, is it just spiders, but it has to be replaced because it's always about safety first.
The Avs win the faceoff. Turned aside with the glove by Markstrom. New Jersey's got the puck in the defensive end. Return pass. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Sends a pass over. Receives the pass. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Here's a shot. Oh, what a stop by Markstrom. Quick feed to Tatar. And he slides it quickly to Palat. Toss it up at center. Fires it on net. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Oh, my! Sends the pass over. Hughes plays the puck, and he keeps possession. Approaching the final minute of regulation. And it's a quick pass to Nichushkin. The Avalanche have gained possession off the wall. Picks off the pass in the defensive zone. The Avs gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Quick shot, and that goes off a stick somewhere in traffic. Colorado's got the puck. Directs it on over to McKinnon.
New Jersey's made a line change, and it's a second line that comes out, and they've been real effective in this game, James. They've contributed offensively. It's a nice luxury to have as a coach when you look down your lineup, and there's your second line, and they've been your top producers.
The Devils aren't far from the finish line now as they lead it late in this third period. Colorado's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Takes a shot. Big stop by the goaltender right in front.
I love how aggressive he plays the shooter on the inner slot here, James. He knows that he's got to take away the net, so he gets out and challenges to make the save.
Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here. And that brings an end to this one here this evening. New Jersey's forecheck made this a long night for those defenders, Cheryl.
Yeah, it really did. I mean, they were able to retrieve the puck. They put their opponent on their heels, but...
talk. The time for hype's over. It's time to drop the puck now. The Rangers start with possession as we are now underway. Puck grab by Panarin. Moves around along the half wall. And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck leaves the zone. Through center. New York's across the blue line. Takes the shot. And that's off target as it hits a body. Moves it to Lafreniere. Oh, and a great save by Markstrom. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Takes a bump but hangs on. Dragged along the board by Nosen. Stop! No! He saved it! Oh, wow!
Oh, he was swimming. He was out of the pool, James, but he finds his way back in to make that save. Incredible.
I can't believe it stayed out.
Markstrom's really impressed me tonight, James. Just look at that last sequence and that desperation save. Unbelievable. I mean, when it's required to be calm and poised, he's got quiet feet. But when he needs to move and make a desperation play, he does it.
Centering feed. What a chance, but that goes off target off a body in front. Into the offensive end now. Sends it in front. And that's stopped. Oh, stopped it. What a save on the play.
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save. Incredible, James. Well, he gets a great scoring chance on net because he's got that incredible balance. You know that he's powerful, but when he decides to drive and take his space, you're not going to drop him off the puck.
2-on-1, here we go. Passes it over. Oh, missed. What a chance on the play. Moves it quickly over to Jones. Great reflex on display tonight on his part.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
Odd-man rush. Puts it on net, and he gets a piece of that one and denies it. Tatar's exploring options along the line. Moves the puck along the half wall. Takes that pass back to the point. And that one's turned away. Quick pass to Carrick. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Carrick's got the puck. Here's a blast! Oh, I thought he had the corner and just missed.
Well, it looked like he did. You can just see that inside leg just bear down, the bottom hand as well, but he's unable to convert.
And that's some great pressure in the offensive end by Brzezinski. Lazar's got it in the defensive end. Shakes off the coverage. Slides it across! And that's intercepted by Shesterkin. And here's the pass to Hoffman. With possession along the wall. Scores! Takes the field and makes no mistake about it.
Well, and this is tougher than it looks, James. You see players working on it in practice all the time. This time he executes perfectly and puts it in.
The Rangers finally break through here in period number 1.
Well, it's so important to drop one. It gives you confidence to recognize, hey, we can score on this goaltender, and you take that energy and you head to the dressing room for intermission. You get so much needed rest, and you got to come out flying in the second.
Gets a piece of it to keep it out. And now he moves it quickly to Heischer. And that's just out of reach. Setting up behind his own net now. Miller stick handling in his own zone. Look out, here they come on the attack. Hard save, and he made it look easy. Great job there.
That's a great save as he drops into the butterfly. You want to make sure that you take away the top of the net, but you know you got the lower net covered, and the agility to be able to move across the crease is an example right there.
Looking to make something happen along the boards. Turns it away on the slap shot. The Rangers have it against the wall. Oh, and a smart heads-up play. And he takes the feed. Play blown dead. Let's get the call.
Listen, it's a tight game. It's late in the period. You've taken a penalty. Now you got to stay in the present, stay in the moment, kill it off, and then you can reset in the intermission.
New Jersey's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. And that's off a stick. In all alone on the breakaway. Period number 1 in the books. First intermission entertainment is on deck here, and you can also have time to go grab a drink, grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with period number 2 in moments. Heischer's ready for the draw on this man advantage. New Jersey's won the opening face-off, and their power play continues. Fires it! What a block as he lays out, and I'm sure he'll feel that one. Nice save from point-blank range.
How many times have we seen this save before from him, James? I mean, he loves the butterfly position. He's real mobile in his crease, and he makes the save.
Oh, and what a save as he gets that one, too. Here's a short pass to Kreider. And things starting to ramp up a little bit now on the ice with that play. And this squad has really put the pressure on now. It's over to Hughes. My goodness, what a stop. All sorts of pressure here in the offensive end. And the PK unit gets it. He's got a step. Oh, and I think he got confused what he was going to do there.
You can see him looking at the goaltender, whether he's going to shoot or deke, and while he's thinking, he's running out of real estate.
Oh, fantastic stop here. Takes a bump, but still hangs on to the puck. Shot! Shuts him down. Takes the feed at the back end. Handles the puck. Puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to do it over from center. New Jersey's on the attack. Scooped up along the wall by Pesce. The Rangers look to start the transition game. New York's got a hold of the puck. Quick feed to Zibanejad. Oh, smart heads up Reed. New Jersey's got the puck against the boards. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. And that pass attempt is deflected. New York's got the puck along the wall. Moves it to Borgen. The Devils ready to go on the attack. New Jersey's got it along the wall. Handles the pass. Scores! They tied it up! And we are back to even!
Well, working hard, sticking to the game plan with good habits, and they're back to evens.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. We are all tied up in this one. The Devils win it. Taken by Kovacevic. Moves it quickly over to Dillon. New Jersey's got the puck against the boards. Puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup. He's got a step. Oh, that just score! And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift. You can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down.
Carrick's gained possession inside the neutral zone. New Jersey's regained possession of the puck. Into the offensive zone. Reaches out and uses the stick. Quick pass to Carrick. Oh, look at this chance. Feeds it over. The Rangers walk the line. Near the point. Quick feed down low. New York's got it from behind the net. Stopped by the goaltender. The Devils will play it in their own end. And he takes the pass. He got all of that one. New Jersey's got the puck along the wall. New York's looking to break out of their own end. Kreider's lugging the puck. Looking for space inside the D zone. Excellent stick work on the play. The Rangers carried along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Kaliev. Great extension on his part to poke it away. To the front. He scores! And that's back-to-back goals.
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels and getting 2 in a row. Back-to-back. Here they come.
Here in the late goings of the period, the Rangers have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. And now it's grabbed by Lafreniere. On the one-timer. Oh, an even better save! New Jersey's got a hold of the puck now. takes the feed. The Devils take it across the line. And he sidesteps the check there. Under a minute to go here inside the second period. Hughes has the puck against the half wall. Gets a stick on it. Oh, what a save in front.
Shesterkin's been excellent tonight, but he's faced a ton of shots. Lucky he's dialed in and been making the saves because their run-and-gun style could catch up with them. They've got a healthy lead. They don't want to blow it.
We've played not one, but 2 periods now tonight. It's a chance to go grab that final snack. Go stretch your legs because a big third period is just around the corner. And the clock is ticking here on period number 3. Goes right to the crease. Scores! And a quick strike here puts them right back into this one.
Well, the game opens up here now, James, as they're within 1, and if they can continue this press, they can get the equalizer. You got to believe that they can do it right now as you feel the momentum shift.
And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. From the left side, takes the pass. Getting a little physical out there, but still holds on to the puck. Picked off in the offensive end. Stoppage in play, offside the call. Lots of time left in this period. New Jersey's trailing by 1. The Devils win the faceoff. New Jersey's got the puck against the half wall. The Devils take it from the side. Dishes it off. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Here's a shot. Tremendous stop by Shesterkin.
Man, is he ever known for this. When he drops into that butterfly positioning, he makes himself as big as possible. So tough to beat because there is no net available.
And that's knocked away by Miller. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Puts it on net. Oh, big time save by Markstrom.
As a defender, you love when your goal...
Makes a finish and puts it in. More than half the period left to play. New York's been the better club as they hold a 4-2 lead at this point. The Devils take control of the faceoff. The Rangers have the puck now. Here's a short pass to Kreider. Into the corner of the attacking area. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. There's the whistle as the puck stopper likes to hang on. Centers are lined up and we are ready to resume. Mercer's gained possession and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. New York's got possession here in the neutral zone. Quick feed to Miller. And that one's picked off in the neutral zone. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
Well, he's showing off his skill set, trying to make a silky move around the defender, but he gets denied.
Back to the point it goes. And he takes the dish. Passes it over. The Rangers played along the boards. Oh, club save and a beauty. New Jersey's looking to break out. Now a quick pass to Hamilton. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. The Rangers will play from the defensive zone. And he slides it quickly to Fox. Puck sent over to Kreider. Takes it to the front. Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the weight, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal.
Puck scooped up by Kovacevic. New York's got control of it now from their own end. That's taken away. Great defensive effort there. Heischer's been whacked on the play. The official's arm is up in the air. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. Play is stopped, and here's the official call. Carrick's two-handed chop is going to send him off to the box. New Jersey's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
They haven't scored yet in the game on the power play, but no need to get frustrated. They all bring a different skill set. It's the reason why they're out there.
Puck picked up by Meyer. Slides it across. Heischer's going to play the puck behind the cage. Moves it to Mercer. Oh, what a great glove save on the play. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. New York's got possession while undermanned. Miller's moving the puck through his own zone. Loses the coverage there. Moves it quickly over to Parsonen. Snaps one on net, and the shot dies in the traffic jam. Takes the pass.
Carrick's penalty is almost expired.
Along the half wall with the puck. The Devils fire blanks on the power play. We're back to even strength here.
Well, this power play unit was stagnant, James. They didn't create any offense. They didn't get any pucks to the net, and there were really no chances.
Grabs control of it at the point. Puck grabbed by Kreider. Quick pass to Trocheck. And that's deflected off someone in front. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. Late goings of this period. Lots of goals on display tonight. It's 5-2. Hughes has it in their own end.
You hate it when you ice the puck and it comes 200 feet back to you.
It's a 2-on-1. Here's a pass. What a great defensive play to end that rush. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. And another call against the home team, and these fans have, I think they've had enough.
They've had enough, and they're booing at the officials. And for the players, this is so frustrating. You try and kind of get the temperature of the way the official's going to call the game, and real tough to read when you get 3 in a row like that.
And a good save on the play as action continues. Taken by Palat. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. New Jersey's got possession here in the offensive zone. Snaps it on net. Scores! There it is, a power play goal. The Devils have to find a way to get a couple more here if they want to try to salvage this one.
Taking calculated risks, James, and jumping into the attack and pressing upwards. Now, you may give up some opportunities the other way, but you got to go for it.
They go on the attack through center. Pesci's got it in the offensive zone. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. The Rangers take possession in the defensive end. And he dodges the poke check. He's all alone with the goaltender. He scores! Oh, what a finish!
Well, I love that he used his speed and didn't slow down, James. And it's all about patience and composure, outleading the goaltender, finding the room and burying it.
New York's won it. Here's a short pass to Cooley. And the fans on their feet recognizing a solid victory here in front of them. They score! And what a counter punch they serve up.
Well, you said a counter punch. You know the coach is going to love this quick, timely response. When you look down your bench, you got to know that there's personnel that can go out there and provide some energy for your team. They just did it.
New Jersey's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. And it is all over with this one. Well, they started with the puck a lot based on the face-off numbers here. They were certainly successful in that end, but it didn't translate into a win.
And that's a positive to take away from the game, and certainly want to build upon that. But when you get the puck, James, you have...
from puck drop. The Rangers will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. Big hit along the boards.
He was so aggressive on this one, James. He recognizes that he's got to close and then shoulder on shoulder. This is a clean hit and disrupts the player from the puck. That's a beauty.
Fox is taking it from his own end. Takes the feed. Feeds it over. Big time blocker stopped by Blackwood. Oh, what a save as he denies them again. The Rangers scoop it up along the boards. And that's a great hits-up play. One-on-one with the goal. He scores! That's how you finish the breakaway!
Well, he breaks away from the pack with his speed, James, and makes no mistake. Very decisive and puts it in the back of the net.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Avs lead it 1-0. Nice job tying up his opponent. Along the right side into the offensive zone. Dishes it off. New York's got a hold of it against the wall. And now it's grabbed by Miller. Nice zone entry from the middle. Quick feed to Cooley. Tape-to-tape feed on the blue line. Comes up with the stop. Taken along the wall by Susie. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Nichushkin. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Inside the offensive zone. Moves it to the middle. Scores! What a play! Still lots of time left in the period. We got a tie game. Colorado's won the draw. Passes the puck over to Gerard. Oh, smart heads-up play to put that one away. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. The Avs have it now. Sends the pass in front, and that's intercepted. The Avs played along the wing, and that's poked away. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area, and that's knocked away by Drury. Here we go, odd man rush here. Sends it over. Great defensive effort breaking up the pass. New York's got it in their own zone. Off the left wing and into center. Takes the knock, but he's still got the puck. The Rangers have it from their own end. Shot! Campbell's on the hook check and it pays off. Moves it to Kivaranta. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. Great poke by O'Connor. Takes the feed. Slides the puck over. Looks to pass it to Borgen. From the point, they take control of it. The Avs have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Sends it in front. Oh, they couldn't complete that. The Avs have the puck in the corner. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Panarin's been tripped up, and we got a penalty coming up here. Let's get the official decision. Landeskog's getting called for tripping. The Rangers will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
Well, a dangerous time, tied game, and their top-rated power play comes out. They have puck possession skills, precision passing, and execution.
The Avalanche have gained control of the puck along the wall. Now over to McKinnon. Slips by the check. Oh, he's taken down. Penalty coming up.
Well, he makes a great play, and he's in all alone on the breakaway, and then he gets tripped up, James. This is definitely a penalty shot.
Scores! Wow!
When it's a tie game, all you want to do when you're on the PK is make sure it remains that way, and it's an effective kill, but it winds up going north. They break the tie. They get the shorthanded goal. That's an effective PK.
The Avs taken along the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Manson. Scores!
A pair of goals just 20 seconds apart.
Cheryl, you stress consistently, keep your feet moving on the ice, and that pays off.
Well, they got the pedal to the metal right now. They're like a freight train.
The Rangers get a hold of the draw. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Oh, just a great heads-up play by O'Connor. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Moves it quickly over to Brodzinski. Stops him with the glove. Girard's got the puck in his own zone. What a steal in his own end. The Rangers certainly didn't get the result they wanted on that power play, giving up a short-handed marker.
Well, after you give up a shorty on a power play, the next shift is critically important. Finding a way to get back and dictate pace. Coaching staff knows that they need some energy. This next shift is critical.
45 seconds to go here. There's a shot. Glove save. Big time shot block there. Picked off by Cooley. With the tip. Scores at the buzzer, and they get one.
Well, coaches always say the first minute and the last minute of every period are critical. Well, now they've got momentum heading into the next frame. They got to carry it forward.
There's the end of period number one. Both teams can grab a quick breather. You can grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with second period action in moments. Well, the first 20 is in the books. Let's see what this second period offers. A one-sided affair thus far. Let's see if anything changes here with the start of the second. Puck scooped up by Miller. Sends a pass over. Moves inside. A little bumping around, but still maintains possession. Nichas plays it now. Handles it again.
Nichas is leading by example here, James. He's contributed on the scoreboard, but he's got great energy and good habits, even though it's a blowout.
The Avalanche have taken possession in their own end. Levels them with the hit. Pumps the puck away. New York's got possession of the puck. The Rangers move the puck in the defensive zone. Passes on over to Manson. And he slides it quickly to Girard. Colorado's got it in their own zone. Quick pass to Coyle. They gain the zone from the left side. Passes it over. Moves the puck. Too much congestion, blocks the shot. New York's got the puck in the defensive end. Slides it across. Here's a short pass to Soucy. Quick shot. Huge stop with the one-timer. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Colorado's been the better team, and the scoreboard shows it. 4-1 is where we sit. New York's won the faceoff. And it doesn't reach the net because it goes off a stick. The Rangers have it now.
New York's got to find a way to reset and refocus. Almost look at it as another game within the game. This is really tough to do. We used to call it.
And a little sign of life here on the ice as they try to get back into it.
Yeah, a little bit of a momentum swing right here. And now they've got a layer, which means they've got to have that next shift where they attack and have the mindset to drive the net.
Let's see if it's sustainable now. And not much on that one.
Blackwood's really struggled in the net tonight, and you can just tell that he's not comfortable. With that save, though, he's got to find some confidence, reset his mind, and start making those saves because his team's been real effective in front of him, a reason why they're in the lead.
And it's a quick pass to Drury. Colorado's got a hold of the puck. Broken up by Jones. The Rangers will play it through the neutral zone. Schneider's got it along the wing. Feeds it over. Here's a blast. Oh, what a save on the one-timer. He was dialed in there. The Avs move it in. Here's a chance in front. He scores! What a goal! The Avs look about as dominant as I have seen them all season here, Cheryl. This period has been unbelievable for them.
Yeah, they're dictating pace and they're dictating the play all over the ice, and then they're executing on their opportunities. It's a reason why they hold the lead.
Scores! Puts it in the back of the net, and that's how you light the lamp!
He lights the lamp as he buries that one, James, but he knows he has confidence and he
McCarr's got it in the defensive end. Quick feed to Kivaranta. Into the middle of the neutral zone. Avoids the defender. Oh, what a save! He stopped it! Wow!
Oh, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to stop that puck. He really owns the crease when he drops into that butterfly positioning, and for the shooter, I think it's intimidating. He makes himself as big as possible, and everyone knows he's athletic to boot.
The Rangers looking against the half wall. And now he moves it quickly to... He scores! A little pop left for the play. The Rangers finally show some life here, but it's still too much to not enough at this point.
Yeah, they've been out-battled, they've been outscored, and they've just been outplayed this whole game, but they've got to use that goal as a positive reset and just look forward.
Puck picked up by Miller. Moves it to Trocheck. Shot! He'll need more than that to beat him. Gerard stick handling in his own zone. Colorado's got it against the boards. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Receives the pass. Moves it quickly over to Miller. And he takes the feed. Still keeps a hold of it. Sends the pass over. Colorado's got a hold of the puck now. Quick pass to Nichushkin. Moves the puck over to Lafreniere. Here's a chance to the middle. Scores! What a finish on the play! New York's goal has suddenly put them right within two.
It's really difficult to play a full 60, but when you can finish off the end of periods really strong and get yourself back in it, it bodes well for the beginning of the third.
There's the buzzer. 2 periods down. 1 more to go. They always say 3 is the magic number. And we've got period in between innings. The Rangers have looked good tonight, but they still trail here early in this third period despite leading in the shot department. No shortage of offense at both ends of the ice tonight. Here we go with period number 3. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
New York's trailing in the game here in the third period, James, but it hasn't been for a lack of effort or not buying into the game plan. I feel like they've been urgent, they've been skating well, and of course they dominated possession time. It's just a matter of having it translate to offense on the scoreboard.
Slides the puck to Johnson. And serves up a little knock on the play. That knocks him off the puck. The Rangers will play it in their own end.
Make a change, make a change.
Takes it into the slot. Scores! Making a 1-goal game with that tally.
And you can feel it coming, James. They've been playing way more aggressive. Their opponent's sticks are getting tight, and they're panicking a little bit. I'm telling you, the time is now. This next shift, they got to build on that score.
They are in one now. And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. Gains the zone through center. Oh, he'll feel that one. Dishes it off. And that's a smart heads-up play by Borgman.
New York's been working hard all night, James. They've been intercepting pucks. They've had great stick position, and it's been a
All alone.
even though goaltenders get set in their butterfly positioning, they still have to be agile and be able to move across their crease. Right there, that's evidence of it, and with that beautiful save.
Miller's got it deep in the offensive end. And that goes off a player in front. Great pressure on the offensive end by Cooley. And that's deflected. Looks to set up at the point now. Here's a howitzer at the net. And he turns that one aside. Oh, just wide.
Sometimes players get into those scoring areas and they try and get a little too cute, and that's a result right there, not hitting the net.
Inside the offensive end now down the left. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up.
Well, everyone has a role in this PK unit, knows that they not only have to kill this penalty off and keep the game within reach, but maybe they can be opportunistic and pounce on a loose puck for an opportunity.
Schneider's lugging the puck. Quick pass across to Carrick. Feeds the puck to Schneider. Intercepts the pass at center. Cutting to the front of the net. And somehow he hangs on. Feeds the puck up to Carrick. Good read with the stick to break that up. The Avalanche have taken possession along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Coyle. Manson's going to play it against the half wall. The Avs have it behind the net.
Landeskog's been so dangerous tonight. He's got 2 in the game. You know he's looking for the hattie.
On the attack along the boards. Here's a short pass to Landeskog. And a great job by the short-handed unit those last few moments as the penalty expires.
Already down in the game and your back's against the wall. This is a massive kill. You want to keep the game within reach.
And he'll hang on to the puck for a much-needed whistle.
Well, and this is huge, James. The ability to slow the game down, get a line change. There's no one happier than the coach right now.
The Rangers' enemy is starting to become the clock as they still trail here in the third, despite several scoring chances. Feeds the puck to Trocheck. Quick feed to Panarin. They've got numbers here. Here's a shot. Great glove save by Blackwood. Handles the puck. Connects with a long lead pass here in the middle. And a penalty's coming up on the play.
When you're on a breakaway, you have to be able to get the shot off, and he gets taken down from behind. The tripping call is going to lead to a penalty shot.
Scores! Oh, the excellence of execution. He was perfect on that.
Well, he knew what he was going to do, and I think so much of it... comes down to confidence, not overthinking it, and when the time comes, just being patient enough to pull it off.
Moves it to Schneider. Nice block. Great heads-up play to poke it away in the offensive end. Colorado's looking to break out. Feet out front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Moves it quickly over to Panarin. Drills them. Colorado's gained possession. Drouin's carrying it ahead. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. Nelson's taking it from his own end. Moves it to Lindgren. Slides the puck across to Makar. The Avs looking against the half wall. Oh, and he completely muffs the shot. Across the line from center. Quick pass to Cooley. The Avalanche have the puck in the defensive zone. Here they come. Shot! And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
I absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's at a point-blank range, right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Fran larceny.
Can't connect. Now a quick pass to Coyle.
Come on.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Picked up along the wall by Coyle. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Cuts into the paint. Denies him in close.
What a save. I mean, how quick do you have to be able to get on that puck, James? Anytime it's in the low slot, you got to be on your toes, and that's exactly what he was to be able to make the save.
New York's put plenty of pucks on net here tonight, but they still trail late in the third. The Rangers will start off on the attack after winning the draw.
Ozone face-off, James. Critical time to gain possession with that clean win, and with a tired group, they get that puck moving around and a real opportunity on net.
Face-off looming as both centers get into position. And a solid job tying up his opponent. Centering pass! And a new pass! And that's blocked in front. There's the horn, and that's the hockey game. What an energy in the building tonight here, Cheryl. I mean, this thing had a little bit of everything, and I didn't want it to end.
Well, in particular in the first period with a number of goals, high-flying offense, but then everyone kind of settled in throughout the game.